So, I never thought I'd be writing one of these stories, but here we are. I, 52M, own a small piece of farmland that's been in my family for 3 generations. I don't run a commercial farm. It's more of a hobby at this point. I grow corn, a few vegetables, and keep the land looking decent. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and it keeps me sane. Enter the HOA. About 5 years ago, a developer bought up some land near mine and slapped together a cookie-cutter luxury neighborhood. Along with it came an HOA. I wasn't part of their subdivision, thank God. But apparently, Evelyn, the president of the HOA and the queen bee of the neighborhood, decided that my land was an eyesore. Started small. Letters in my mailbox, which she had no authority to put there, by the way, about my unkempt property. Complaints about the smell of fertilizer. One time, she even left a note saying my scarecrows were threatening to children. I laughed it off. My land isn't part of their HOA, so they have zero power over me. Or so I thought. Fast forward about a year and the harassment escalated. Someone dumped trash on my field. My irrigation hoses mysteriously got slashed. Then I started getting soil contamination test reports in the mail, completely bogus. I knew Evelyn was behind it, but I couldn't prove anything. Until last summer. It was late July, peak growing season. I was inside when I smelled smoke. By the time I got out, a chunk of my cornfield was already on fire. I dialed 911 and, thanks to my background as a former fire captain, I was able to keep it from spreading too far before the trucks arrived. But here's the kicker, the Scarecrow camera. See, after the vandalism started, I rigged up a motion-activated camera inside one of my scarecrows. And guess who it caught in full view, walking onto my property with a gas can and matches? Evelyn. I handed the footage straight to the fire investigators. They didn't just stop at arson. Turns out, she'd been funneling HOA funds into her little campaign against me, paying for bogus soil tests, hiring contractors to inspect my land, and even reimbursing herself for landscaping fees that were never done. The best part? The firefighters responding to my blaze literally ended up at her house afterward. The fire marshal served her with a warrant on her front porch, in front of her neighbors. Now Evelyn's facing arson, fraud, and misuse of funds charges. The HOA is in shambles because half the neighborhood is suing to get their money back. As for me, the field is regrowing stronger than before. I'll admit, it was terrifying watching my land burn. But there's something poetic about the fire exposing the rot in that HOA. Evelyn wanted control so badly, and instead, she torched her reputation and her community. Sometimes the best scarecrow isn't to scare crows, it's to scare Karens.